Everyone. I'm Lorraine Goldblum, and I'm here with Laura Campagna, and we are here to talk to you about our next Shine On Astrological Series event. This one is going to be fun. I mean, as a matter of fact, Laura, wouldn't you say that this one is the definition of fun?
I think it actually is the definition of fun.
Tell us
It's
what it's going to be, Laura.
yeah, it's the Gemini Jamboree.
Of
And
course it is. It's the Gemini Jamboree.
yeah.
What could be more fun? I don't know. I can't think of a thing. Um, I'm excited to hear about this because Laura and I were just talking before you got here. And, I was saying, I don't know if Gemini is something that I can relate to. I don't understand. The Geminis I know, they're so outgoing. I'm nothing like that. But once again, I'm learning how much, all this information applies to all of us. So talk to us a little bit, Laura, about the nature of Gemini and what's going on.
Yeah, Gemini is an air sign, and a lot of people know about Gemini. It's kind of maybe one of the more well-known or famous signs of the zodiac because it's the sign of the twins. And the twins are in an endless conversation with each other, an endless feedback loop with the world. They're always putting out information and taking it in. And Geminis are really fun people because they go out into the world and kind of look at it as, what could I learn today? What could I share? What could I be in relationship with in a new way? And
they like people. Geminis are fun to be with because they like people, don't they? And they learn from people.
Yeah, that idea that strangers are just friends you haven't met yet. Obviously, not every Gemini feels that way, but more of them do than other signs.
It's a really nice quality to have. Yeah.
It is, and especially now because Gemini has been hit really hard since spring 2020. There's just been kind of like nonstop big transits happening in Gemini, and we've all been a little bit estranged from other people since that time. And the connectedness of Gemini really encourages us to think about the discovery of ideas and what happens when you go outside and you talk to your neighbors and you share information and your mail carrier delivers something you weren't expecting, a little surprise. And you're kind of just like circulating in the world in a way that's both local but also has a bigger impact on society. So Gemini has that ability to get really into the nitty-gritty and the fine details, but also to examine and appreciate the larger pattern and the grand design of life.
Also a very nice quality to have.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful balance when Gemini is in balance. That's great. And what's going on now around that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're in a Mercury retrograde during Taurus season, and Mercury will still be, in Taurus at the start of Gemini season. So we'll notice a pretty marked change once Mercury moves into Gemini in June, and that will really create this kind of like amplification of, okay, the sun is ascending to its zenith. It's rising higher and higher. The days are longer and longer. There's kind of this like amping up of energy that happens. And to me, sometimes it can feel a little bit like a solar frenzy where like so much information is like pouring in through the cosmos. You're like, I don't know what to do with all of it. But we're kind of moving towards the summer solstice, and that's the longest day and shortest night. So I think that sense of, having fun, going out, meeting people, connecting, enjoying parties, that's going to be really present for us in June. And hopefully the Gemini Jamboree just gets people excited to think about what their own truth is now for how they want to connect with people, who they want to talk to, how are they mirrored in relationships, what is being reflected back to them out in the world. So it's going to be a really interesting exploration of consciousness, I think.
I'm really looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. And for those of you who haven't been to the event before, aside from information, there's always a guided exploration and a healing that we offer. So we hope you can join us. The Gemini Jamboree will be Monday, May 22nd at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. You can register through my website, LorraineGoldblum.com. And Laura and I look forward to seeing you there. Take care, everyone.